Yo, it's your man Rock Cobain. Welcome back to the Rock Cobain Show. Today we're going to talk about the story of 4 LSU students who are incarcerated for allegedly raping a girl who ended up hit by a car on the side of the road 20 minutes after dropping her off. The story is about Madison Brooks, 19. She was allegedly, she was hit by a car on January 15th in Baton Rouge and died as a result of her injuries at a local hospital. The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office arrested 4 people on suspicion of yeah, that's right, you heard it. So, the 4 people were arrested on suspicion of in connection with the death of the student. Casen Carver, who was 18, Kaivon Washington, 18, and Everett Lee, 28, and an anonymous 17-year-old who has been identified anonymously because he's underage. Now, they're all suspects in this case. Washington and the teen were both charged with the in the 3rd degree. Carver and Lee were also charged with 3rd degree accomplices. Brooks had a blood alcohol level of 0.319% at the time of her death, putting her close to 4 times over the legal limit. According to arrest documents, Washington allegedly told police that he and Brooks had consensual sex after the group left Tigerland's Reggie's bar. Now, mind you, a lot of these are underage kids, so how are they even getting into Reggie's bar for a night of partying to start with? Reggie better tighten up on that scurry. I think I need to take a drink break. I'm getting too hyped. Let me calm down. So he went on to say that he and the teen suspect had sex with Brooks in the back of a car, while Lee and Carver were in the front of the car. The young man admitted that he and his friends had been drinking at the bar before leaving with the sorority student. Brooks had lost her balance and was slurring words. Brooks asked Carver for a ride home and agreed to have sex with Washington and his teen friends, according to Carver. According to this man, basically he says she agreed to a bus stove for a busload ride. That's what it sounds like to me. He told them he knew Brooks was too inebriated to sleep with the young men and hated it. So basically, he knew she was too drunk when she was having sex with him, but he still chose to have sex or let his friends have sex with her. Real friends don't let friends drink and have sex that much. No, I'm not making light of the situation. Work is bad. Don't do work ever, okay? During the interview with investigators, the male suspect said Brooks gave them different addresses before dropping her off. They should knew she was fried as hell. Ain't no way she gonna give you too many addresses. I mean, females in their conscience don't give you their real address, but y'all should knew something was on the floor. They later dropped her off in the neighborhood where she was struck and killed on Burbank Drive. Now, the key part that sticks out to me is they later dropped her off. They dropped her off. Okay? They didn't take her with her. They dropped her off. At that point in time, she's no longer in their custody. They dropped her off. Now, after they dropped her off, she was struck and killed on Burbank Drive. She was hit by a ride-share vehicle around 3 a.m. before being transported to a local hospital where she later died. The driver was not arrested and not suspected of driving under the influence. Now, a lot of Brooks' friends described her as bubbly, loving, and a selfless friend. Louisiana State University released a statement on Monday confirming Brooks' death and condemned the actions of the 4 suspects involved in her work. Madison was a daughter, a granddaughter, a sister, a niece, and a classmate, and a friend to many of you. That was what the statement read. By all accounts, she was an amazing young woman with limitless potential. She should not have been taken from us in this way. What happened to her was evil. Our legal system will parcel out justice, whatever that means. White man word of the day. Anyway, all but one of the suspects involved in this horrific scenario were underage, yet were able to consume alcohol at the local bar. That's my problem. Reggie, what the fuck y'all doing over there, Reggie? Reggie, I'm holding your bar accountable. I don't like when y'all serve these underage motherfuckers because they are not smart enough to process the liquor the right way, okay? I'm grown and can't process liquor the right way. Why the hell are y'all serving kids liquor? I got a buddy that owns a store and I hate this with a passion. Okay? Stop serving these churn liquor. They a little slow anyway. This generation kids are a little slow anyway. The university statement goes on to read, our plan starts with a deep and relentless focus on any establishment that profits off of our students by providing alcohol to underage individuals. In the coming days, we will call a meeting with these business owners to discuss how their responsibilities directly impact the safety of our students. We'll also work openly against businesses that do not join us in these efforts in creating a safe environment for our students. Now, I personally think that there was a lot of fuckery going on in a couple ways. First of all, if you knew that she was that drunk, y'all shouldn't have ran a bus on her. Y'all shouldn't have ran a train that night, because now you guys are getting trains ran on you in jail by mistake. All because this girl was with it. And a lot of y'all eyes light up the first time y'all get a girl that's with it. I don't know what the obsession is with having relations while other guys are around. I personally don't like having a measure of sticks. I'm not into the whole thing, so I don't know, you know? My prayers and condolences goes out to the family and to both sides. Of course, these are 4 students who were in college and now they are not because of sexual activities. So, what we can learn from this, guys, is to use your best judgment when it comes to having sexual relations. It will bite you in the ass one way or another, okay? So, learn from these dummies. Don't share hoes like you don't share clothes, because it ends up with bad results, okay? So don't take my joking as not having any empathy for the victim. My prayers goes out to her family. Like, subscribe, leave me some comments down in the comment. If you think I'm mean, leave that too. All of it help the algorithm, all right? See you later, Neighborhood 6 rolling.